Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. I hope you're all doing as well as you can. We're at Wembley again, Lewis. We've done a fair few of these, mate, and we have lost another game, another cup final at Wembley, 1-0 against Man City.
You know what the worst part is? If you told a lot of the people coming in here that it would have just been 1-0, I feel like a lot of people would have taken that, because that's just where we are. I just want this season over with. I can't be fucked for none of this anymore. This is just jarring. Like, lose everywhere unless it's the FA Cup, and then lose a game that you kind of actually came out and looked all right in, like, given the circumstances, given the state of where the team's at, given the fact that we got an interim caretaker manager with no pro license. But City are always going to be decisive. They'll break you down if you're going to sit back. You just got to give them enough time to do it. It's a moment of magic from Semenyo. It's a good finish. But just not good enough on the day. But even in spite of that, 2 penalty calls not given on Kuzanov. I just watched back both of them. We should have had 2 penalties coming out this game. Now it's even more jarring because even in spite of that, we could have been talking about coming out of here and scamming the cup. Now we don't even have that. Now we just have to face the reality of what this season is. Fucking trash. This is where we are.
It wouldn't have been a scam if we won today, though. We genuinely deserved it in so many ways.
I think we showed up all right, but same way I think so did City. Like, it's like, comes down to moments. They were able to formulate some chances, like, we barely tested the goalkeeper. Palmer, where are you, mate? Again, didn't see you. Enzo, he had that, like little flick on in the second half. Bar that, barely tested the keeper. João Pedro, like, he tried to hold it. There was a penalty that he should have got, but there was also other moments where he was just throwing himself around a bit too much. All in all, just not enough going forward. And that's what's cost us in this game. And I get the circumstances, but, like, you know how people are talking about, oh, the protests, why are you protesting on a cup final? Do you know how stupid you sound? We're 1-0 down in a cup final. I'm bringing on Garnacho, Neto and Delap. When I saw them three in the last 10 minutes, I'm like, I might as well just leave early. Because what are they doing? We sat there in the Manchester United game and watched all 3 of them and Palmer amount to fuck all for 90 minutes. Because this is what our recruitment is. And this is why we're protesting. Miss me with the whole, oh, it's a cup final, just get behind the team. You can separate getting behind the team and calling out Bluco in the same instance. Don't be so simple fucking minded that you can't tell the difference. Because I'm again coming out of this game and I'm thinking, recruitment. And also ignoring the manager, because that's why we've got an interim caretaker manager in a cup final. Here we are. Sound like a broken record all season. I'm just saying the same shit that I've said all season.
How do you think McFarlane set us up?
He did the best he could. It all came down to, like, being able to get something from the wide areas with Gusto and Cucurella. But Gusto can't cross a road, let alone a ball right now. Everything was just wayward except one cross into the lap and, like, maybe another one. The rest was just all, like, giveaways or just shit crosses. Cucurella, he couldn't really get up as much. And Palmer, again, invisible. Didn't notice him. I would have forgotten he was on the pitch if the guy next to me didn't remind me.
Didn't do anything positive for you?
Didn't notice him. What was Palmer's highlight? There's the answer, bro. We needed the star boys to step up. We needed our key players to step up. I just think we defended well. I think we defended to the best that we could have done. And that's all I got coming out of that.
I mean, we limited their counter-attacks, but that was always going to be the case when you get 5 people behind the ball.
Yep. Like, we did well until we conceded the goal, and then after we conceded the goal, it turned into a training session for them. We could barely get the ball back, let alone move it forward. Then we got one opportunity, it went to Liam Delap, and then it was just wide and over. This is where we are as a club. We just have to look straight face into the reality of what we have done this season and all of the failures of Bluco to prepare us for basically doing back-to-back seasons. You got a team that's exhausted to fuck without enough depth. So we just look dead on our feet half the time, and you're playing on a pitch the size of Wembley.
Talk me through the goal we conceded. I mean, how do you think that could have been prevented?
Well, I didn't think it was a foul on Caicedo before the short free kick. I'll say that one first. But the referee might as well be going to collect a medal with Man City with his performance today. And then we just got done by a cutback. City been trying the cutbacks throughout that game. It's a good back heel. Can't be mad at it. It's a good finish. City are better than us. We're saying, like, a lot of people, if we said 1-0, they would have been like, oh, fair enough, 1-0. Because that is where we are. Everything about this game was hopium. When I was on Back Again, we were doing prayers. I was doing Bible verses. Because that was the only preview that I had for this game. Give it to God. Give it to God and pray, because we're not going to be able to do anything by ourselves. I guess God wanted City to win. Oh, well, we got to hold that. Maybe God wants City to win the league too.
When can God be on our side for once?
No, we've had a good 20 years of that still. Maybe next year. Maybe if God gives us Xabi Alonso. It does look like that's going to happen, so there's a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. But again, you have to recruit. If you don't recruit for Xabi Alonso, our cap is top 4 in the trophy. And we want more than that.
Can God give us new owners?
Oh, I hope so. I hope so, but we're trying to do the best we can to either put attention on them or force them out. But everybody wants to try and talk us down. I can't believe, after the fact that we haven't won a Premier League game since March, we've got dickheads coming out and saying, oh, why are you doing a protest on a cup final? We haven't won in 7 Prem games, you fucking idiots. Why do you think we're protesting? Oh, what, just because it's a final, we should just give it up? Fickle. That's a fickle mindset, and a lot of us were shown to be fickle last season because we were all blue co out, we're at the protest, but we gave him another summer because of the World Cup. Why? Just because Xabi Alonso's coming in, I'm going to let up on blue co? No, now you need to back him. Now you need to improve the squad. Now you need to get me back competing on all 4 or 3 fronts, because I don't even think we're going to make Europe. Which makes the league even more important, because if you've got 1 game a week, I've got even less excuses for how we handle it. Look how Man United have gone from 15th to 3rd in the league. Oh, but don't protest, it's a cup final. Fickle fans, fickle mindset. Blue Co are laughing at you. I'm glad you were there at least. I'm glad we pulled up.
I mean, there was a decent amount of fans. I'd say probably between 150 and 200. Would that be an accurate guess?
No, I'd say less than that. It looked more like 50 to 100 from my eyes, but at least we're able to get the message across. At least the media were there to see it and like take videos of it and everything. That's the whole point of doing it at a cup final. Extra media attention, because it's a cup final. Oh, but why are you protesting on a final day? Shut the fuck up, man. We've lost again. That's why. We had to rely on Garnacho, Neto and Delap coming off the bench in a cup final. That's why. Pathetic squad planning, and it's a reason why this season is pathetic.
It doesn't change whether, even if we would have won today, you wouldn't have felt any different.
No! We've won the FA Cup and had failure seasons. 08-09, Gus Hiddink. No one saw that season as a success. 17-18, Antonio Conte. No one saw that as a success. So we're just forgetting, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying it's like people are forgetting what the standards were back in the day. We'd finish 5th, win an FA Cup and say it's a failure of a season. Now, we got to a cup final. Oh, leave them alone. We're 9th. We're joint 11th. I don't have any faith for the next 2 games coming up. Like I said, the squad's jet lagged. We're probably going to rotate for Spurs. Yeah, he didn't have to make a save because of our squad planning. But yeah, we can't score goals. Well, why are we going off the blue coat? You're idiots. You're idiots. Until we win a Premier or a Champions League, or at least at the bare minimum be competing for that seriously, what's the conversation about letting up? We're talking about letting up in 9th. People are right. What the fuck's happened to this fan base? It's actually pathetic. The more I think about it.
Do you think we'll finish top half of the table?
I don't care. This was the checkout point for me. I don't care. Don't give a shit what happens in the next 2 games. Don't mean nothing to me. What's the max we're gonna get? A Europa or a Conference League place? Phase 5 Blueco back in the Conference League. Love. Great. I don't give a shit. Go beat Tottenham. Good. What is that gonna like? Is that gonna like paint over the cracks? Oh yeah, we beat Tottenham. We always beat Tottenham. Don't care, man. Wrap the season. If we could simulate the next week, I'd do it. Fuck all of this. Fuck what are we playing for? Half these players are focused on the World Cup. It's nothing. Everything about this is just nothing.
We used to laugh at other clubs like Arsenal for always just basically hate watching on us. And now we find ourselves hate watching them in a Champions League final, about to win the Premier League, and the highlight of our season could be relegating Tottenham.
Why are you protesting in a cup final, though? Exactly that. Exactly that. Maybe if they win one of those trophies, God forbid, maybe that might wake this fan base up a little bit more. I get it. Some of us have been late to the party. I hear it. I gave Blueco a lot of patience. You're in year 4. I'm not doing it anymore. Get me a Prem or a Champions League or you can get to fuck. We all gave you leeway for the Club World Cup. You spat in the face of this fan base and you brought in Buonanotte and Delap and fucking Garnacho. Fuck you lot. Until you lot get us back to a Prem or a Champions League, fuck Blueco, get out my club. It's as simple as that. I don't give a damn if there's even a question of, oh, can they sell or can they not sell? They can sell, first off. Don't be stupid. I don't care. Throw them all under the bus. Because you're the ones that have thrown this fan base and this club under the bus. So fuck them. Why are people defending them?
Are there any players that can hold their head up high today?
Hato, Colwill, great build-up play. We've missed him again. Should have brought in a centre-back, but whatever. I thought Fofana defended well. Again, defensively, I thought we did all right. Caicedo battled in the midfield. Jao tried. That's all I got. Sanchez had some good saves. Put the ball out a bit too much for my liking, though. It's ultimately not good enough. It's like we're clutching at straws here.
Yeah, I felt it was a bit weird seeing him with the headgear. I was like, maybe we're going to see Petr Cech reincarnated, but
yeah,
obviously
that was
not.
A good omen. Nah, but that don't matter when you've got no attack to deal with, and you've got no width. But don't worry, we got Garnacho and Neto, guys, so it's going to be all right.
So which of these players do we need to get rid of for next season?
Oh, don't get me started. Garnacho, Neto, Delap, Gusto, Tosin, Badiashile, Jorgensen. This is all just off the top of my head. Yeah, you can get rid of Fofana, I don't mind. Yeah, that's all off the top of my head already.
Okay, and who do you want to bring in? 3 players that you think can change our fortunes?
Murillo, Jacquet would have been nice. On the left side, go for Ndai. Or maybe even take a punt at Liao. Yeah, Lacroix, that's an insane shout, but Palace will price him out to fuck. And this is a striker, I don't even care. I've got no names off the top of my head, I'll be honest. It's up to them, scout. Bring me better players. I know the ones that we got here ain't good enough.
Did you see the thing about our board? All their specific roles. Have you seen that?
In one ear, out the other. You lot keep trying to push responsibility onto the next director. I don't care, fuck all of you. All of you, get out my club. This is what I mean by Blueco out. I don't give a damn about who's responsible for this and who's responsible for that. You're all responsible for where we are now. Don't care. Fuck your briefs. Bring me better players, get this team up the table, or fuck off.
Okay, just finishing off. Do you actually believe we're going to get Xabi Alonso?
It does seem like that will be the case. But again, I won't knock our ability to pull defeat from the jaws of victory. So I'll wait till he's holding the shirt up. I'll wait for that. We've been sold dreams enough times, Elise, Oshimen, for example. So, no. Well, it looks like it. I don't trust nothing right now. So I just hope he's here for next season.
Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate it.